Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got a battle on Erlenberg, and we've got Intizando from 1AR. He's a new member. He's got the TS-54, which is 1+. It's the double-barreled US heavy tank that came in as part of the release of 1+. I do have a review of that on the channel. This is going to be an epic battle. Alright, so starting from the north, I'll just make the mini-map a little bit bigger. So, early spots. It's got both barrels loaded. Same for all double barrel tanks. You've got the chance to fire both barrels at once. So you can set the keystroke for that and hold it down for a few seconds. Give you a symbol showing that it's preparing it, tell you when it's ready. So give you about 500 plus alpha, like each individual cell's about 250 plus. Alright, now a lot of enemy on the other side. So alright, it's crossing over together with the Turtle One. Now just comment on the Turtle One. If you're not aware, it got buffed recently, so it's got pretty strong frontal armour now, no cupola, a decent gun, so it's basically the tier 8 equivalent of the Tortoise. So alright, takes a hit there from the Shrek. There's some good damage, but now he's got the size of 30. Puts a nice shot in there. And there you go, that's the double barrel effect. 527, 30 turns around to give sort of more armour. You can just see, yeah, lower front plate, no problem there. And just waiting for the double barrel, just in case that's useful. Now, just the other thing about double barrel, and again, there goes double shot there. It only gets 299. I wonder what happened there. Maybe the other shell missed. But actually, that was what I was going to say. So, double barrels. Each barrel, of course, is not in the same position. So when you're looking at the aiming spot, you're looking effectively through one barrel. The other barrel is parallel. So if you're sort of on the edge of the target and the other barrels basically could be outside the target in that sense. So that can explain why sometimes you only get a single shot's worth of damage. Anyway, he's got a T-30 in front of him. I forgot to mention, he's actually bottom tier. It's a tier 8, tier 9 battle. He's bounced 2 shots from the T-30. Must be annoying the T-30 because he's already taken some damage out of him. He's lost sight of him, that's interesting. So that could be a little bit behind there. But alright, got a Progetto coming out. How far is he going to back up? Can he get a shot? Or just miss the outline there? That's alright, I think you can get the side of the turret on the T-30, that's handy. It's got him down to double barrel one shot, but pumps the next shot in. And he's been careful with his ammunition. He was using his standard ammo as much as possible. And he's got another shot on the T-30 there. And gets penetration. So he's got him down now to one shotable. So one more, and he's gone. But T-30, just being a bit careful here, but doesn't need a whole lot. He's basically firing through 2 gaps, actually, one in front of him. But now he turns to the VK and puts a shot through the commander's hatch and gets the killing shot on the T-30 with a second shell. So being efficient there with his kills. That's brought him over 2.5k of damage. And he's blocked quite a fair bit as well, which is pretty handy. So the turret standing up to this, but there you can see the commander's hatch there. Got a few holes in it, but yeah, not managing to land a shot there. That's because if the shot dips a bit low, it will basically ricochet off the top of the turret. Maybe that's what's happening there, but nonetheless, still capable of punishing that VK. Comes out again. Here he is. He's coming out again. But yeah, you won't go through the turret roof there. It's just got a bit too much armour, and these German heavy tanks were buffed a couple of patches ago. So It's not worth wasting ammunition on that. Get a Yag Tiger pushing up. So maybe you can support the Yag Tiger, but thinks that, yeah, that's a bit risky from his perspective. Now the battle's still pretty even. They're one tank down. Oh, here comes the 7032, and he puts a shot into them. So he's just accumulating damage here. Oh, we've got another tank at the back. Goes for the double barrel. Gets the kill on the E75. No, so he's fired a single shot there, sorry. Got to pay attention to these shells. But yeah, continuing to bounce off the VK. It'll be interesting to see how much the VK's bounced at the end. Yeah, still very even at this stage. Here comes an Astron Rex. One more shot. Well, he only puts a single one in. But again, that was a double barrel shot at that point, I'm pretty sure. So you've got to be fairly certain that your reticle is pointing at a part of the target that will allow both shots to land. So not normally too much of a problem, but it's a consideration you have to place with. And he's got a target across the river and snaps a shot at the ISU 152K and takes him out of the game. So he's keeping the enemy honest. And he wants to get rid of this VK. He's basically holding up the advance at this point. And the backwards and forwards motion obviously not helping the targeting. But switching now to his premium rounds. So he doesn't have a whole lot of them, but that might help him. Let's have a quick look if we can. So we've got, lost it again. Yeah, pen with this premium round 252 and average damage 280. Yeah, that's about it. Now you can get rid of this Astron Rex here. He almost does. Gets a high roll, but leaves him on 80 points. Should get the next shot in. Luckily, he's only lost 90 points to that Shrek that tagged in first place. He's pumped out nearly 4k here. Get rid of that Astron Rex and he can go after the VK because he doesn't want to get stuck in the crossfire here. The VK's been reduced to 9 hit points, so there's two very low hit point tanks. Snaps the turret there. The Astron Rex takes some damage out of him, and he gets the reverse on the Astron Rex. So now we can just wait for his gun to reload, which he has. And there's the couple of tanks that are not paying attention. He gets rid of the Progetto. The 7032 still not quite aware that he's target. No, he's turning around now. Goes through the side, and one more shot and you can get the kill. It's just tempting the comeback. So there's two double barrel tanks against each other. So Intizando now on nearly, oh, it's just gone over 4.5k. As I was talking, he got the extra damage, and he's got the 7032 on enough hit points to be sent back to the garage by the Leopard PTA. Oh no, it's the Sharper 4, I should say, sorry. So each time they get a kill, the enemy gets a kill, just about. So they're one tank up, and there's a slight hit point lead, but this is turning into a very tight battle. There's only 6 minutes to go. There's two TDs, an Arty and a Kunze-Panzer on the enemy side they need to get rid of, and Intizando on 7 kills. So he's already got his top gun. Could be heading for a Radley-Walters here with another kill. And there's the Kunze-Panzer on the other side of the river. Can he get up there and get the kill? Or he's sort of in between the buildings. He's have to cross the river to make an impact there. So he comes over. Now you've got to be careful crossing this river. There's only a few points that you can run across the river here without drowning. The Fires, what, an HE at him? That is weird. Okay, this Kunze-Panzer goes with double barrel shot, gets a massive 587, and that's the end of the Kunze-Panzer in the game. So they're now in a much stronger position. They're 2k up. Shrek is going to be a pain. Very good DPM with the Shrek TVP. Now they're heading towards the cap area. Can they make this stick? So we've got 2 TDs with him. TS-54 is on the other side of the map there, but too far away. And here we go. Now he's got to find a spot to get out. Yeah, no, this is the same spot, that's okay. Anywhere near the bridge, you've got to be careful. Alright. Oh, here we go. This is SU-130PM. Now, can he get rid of this SU without losing too many hit points? Yeah, I think he probably will. Just back him up. And gets one shot in. And he will get another shot in. We might take a hit here, which he does. Oh, a big hit there from the SU-130PM, but he'll definitely reload before then. And he gets the kill. So 5.8k. This is turning into a pretty massive game. There are now 3 tanks up. So there's just an arty and the TD on the enemy side. And Intizando, just being careful. Reversing here with his gun facing the other way, just in case the Shrek TVP is coming that way. But decides to turn around and realising there's only 3 minutes to go, just exhorting his team to go and start capping. And he's poking out this way, obviously he knows where the Shrek was last seen. Is he getting spotted here? So stage no, so that could mean he's not up on the hill. But, okay, now they've spotted the arty, and the Borsig there taking a lot of hits, in fact, is taken out by the Shrek. So we know he's probably down in that corner where the arty is, or in that forest there, because that'll be covering the base, and the TS-54 getting the same treatment. Big hits there. And is he going to spot? No, he gets taken out by the Shrek as well, so that is suicidal, that run across the map there. Couldn't beat the reload time with the Shrek. It is a DPM monster. So now he's just got the ISU-152 with him, who's on very little hit points. He can take a few hits, but Intizando's only got 2 shells left, so he's going to do any damage. There's 1150 hit points left on the enemy side. So he's not going to be able to get the kill without some assistance here. Alright, so he's now on the cap here. Got just enough time to cap, like literally seconds, as long as he doesn't lose any health. Needs the ISU-152 to come on cap as well. And can they tempt the Shrek to come across? Because he's got a bit of low ground here. Oh, here we go. Now he's been spotted. So we can get a shot into him. He's going for the double barreled. And he does. Gets a decent roll, but that's his last 2 shells. He's got no ammunition left. The Shrek takes out the ISU-152. And you've got to bet that the Shrek is now coming for Intizando. Now, the best thing he can do here really is spot for the artillery. And he's just hoping that the Shrek will have to cross open ground. In fact, there he is, he's been spotted now. But not much he can do about it. So he wants to stay hidden here. Now, the SPG is coming across the bridge, so this could be handy. You could use him as bait. There's going to be at least 2 shots before the Shrek can take out the arty, and this could be an opportunity to shotgun him, or he's going to go for the ram. Alright, this is it. Not much time left, 20 seconds to go, and he gets the ram kill. brings up 9 kills for Intizando and 6.5k damage. That is just epic. Alright, 6.5k of damage, another 1200 of assisted, so that's 7.7k of combined. That's pretty massive for tier 8. 9 kills, so he's earned the Top Gun and the Radley-Walters for getting the 9 kills, and of course the high caliber award for the most damage there. He's also blocked 2.7, so very handy there, more than the hit points of his own vehicle. Of course, that's the Ace Tanker Mastery badge, but let's have a look at the team score. Well, that's just massive. 2.2k of base experience. Anything over 2k, of course, is pretty outrageous. And at tier 8, that's really top level performance. And of course, damage-wise, he's more than 3 times anyone else on his own team. But definitely the sandbar there and the M53, M55 played a decent part at the end to tempt the Shrek PTK TVP to come out and distract him. That allowed the ram kill, because otherwise that wouldn't have happened. And that player also, look, we'd have to congratulate him. 934 base in a losing side. That is just special as well. 5.5k of damage. Really did well there. So congratulations and commiserations to PhilMax 2020. Yeah, wouldn't have been an epic game without that performance as well. So nonetheless, big carry there from Intizando. And let's see, mechanics wise, 40 shots fired. That is also decent output. That is whole ammunition. Of course, he doesn't get the fade in his medal because you didn't kill the last enemy with his last shell. So even though he ran out of ammo, that doesn't earn you the fade in his medal. So just bear that in mind. But out of the 40 shells, 31 hits, and we saw a few misses there, particularly from the second shell. 27 penetrations out of that. Decent amount of income, and he did keep his ammunition expenses down to a reasonable level, basically using all his ammo. He had some consumables, but made a decent profit, 65k. So great result there in the TS-54. And in the replay he's called it the game of his life, and I think I'd agree with that. So hopefully you enjoyed the game, and particularly the gameplay. As I said, I considered it a pretty epic battle, but certainly if you can indicate your agreement with that by giving the video a thumbs up, it will get it in front of more people. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'll leave that for decision for you, and we will have more great content to follow. Maybe not to top that, but nonetheless still good. So thanks very much for watching.